Oh yeah, and before I forget, that was another big. There's so much to talk about. This whole punching a Nazi nonsense. Now, if we were actually talking about hateful Nazi blah blah blahs, then fine, do what you got to do. Although I was raised with the whole violence isn't the answer, and I do agree with that. I can be considered a violent man. I mean, I am a army. Not gonna get into all that good stuff, but I've been to war many times. I am not afraid to fight. But I thought that was over back in the day. Point of the story is, leftists, wackos, you start calling people Nazis that aren't Nazis, and I know that you know what you're doing. The leadership, anyway. A lot of the youngers, the ones that are actually doing it, throwing the milkshakes and this and that, they're pawns, man. You guys have been weaponized. Your emotions have been weaponized. Now, I feel for you on that. We have all been weaponized in one way or another, used for their propaganda. I'm trying to freaking look where the camera's at. Obviously, my phone here, sometimes when I go to put it on the computer, it'll flip me upside down. But anyway, point of the story is if you want to go to violence, we'll go. But remember, you punch a Nazi. When you call a man like myself a Nazi, they called Candace Owens a Nazi, a black woman, for goodness sakes. But anyway, point of the story is, you hit somebody, prepare to be hit back. This is all communist propaganda. They are disruptors, they're Bolsheviks, they're revolutionaries. Do not let yourself become weaponized. And stop throwing milkshakes. Tell you what, I quit the Boy Scouts when I was a kid, and I've regretted it ever since, but I quit. Not because the work was hard or whatever. I did it because I can't stand stickiness on my hands or whatever, and I had to pick up pop cans just too often, and it's a weird thing about myself. Point of the story is, you hit me with a fucking milkshake in the hot summer sun. We're going to a bad place, boys. And Burger King, you gotta be ashamed of yourselves. God bless you all and your families.